The Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets lost to the Toronto Raptors in probably the easiest game ever handed to them. The easiest game ever handed to them. And they were shorthanded. And they lost, putting their loss streak at 5. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, but Massey, they were shorthanded. They were missing a lot of guys. What are you getting upset for? Why are you watching them? Because they could win. What am I upset for? They could have won this game. They were leading for 3 quarters. How did we get here? Before tip-off, boom, notification. PJ Washington coming back. Oh, that's a little boost. We could stretch the floor. Some more firepower. Some more big man potential. Yes, I'll take that. And then what happens? Within seconds, another notification. Miles Bridges not playing. Huh? Actually, I could have expected that. But then Mensah? You don't know who this kid is? He's a big man that we just signed. And now he can't play. Huh? We are short in big men. You're telling me this team is once again even more shorthanded than before. We get 1 player back to lose 2 more. It's like they just take turns getting out. What is going on? But despite all of that, what do? They start strong in the first. They start thinking to themselves, hey, since we're short big men, let's just prevent the other big men from getting in the lane. And they do it to a T. Dennis Schroeder, it was in hell. They couldn't get the ball inside the paint. PJ Washington clogging it up. Bryce McGowan's clogging it up. Bryce McGowan's was starting. Whoa. He comes through. He steps up. He is owning and seizing the moment. He's playing more defense than I've seen Miles Bridges play all year long. What? And then I was like, okay. They put him on the bench, and it's going to go downhill. No, second quarter comes around. Late first, early second quarter comes around. Leaky Black, UNC product, rookie, also on the floor with Brandon Miller, Bryce McGowan's, 3 rookies on the floor. Masterclass. Leaky Black is playing with a purpose. Every possession for his life. Every possession was meaningful. JT Thor stepping up, locking down on defense. A beautiful masterclass. Up by 6, up by 4 in the half. All we gotta do is keep the same energy. Go into the second half. I mean, PJ Washington, 4 steals. Not gonna happen often. Scotty Barnes, Siakam, we're just in hell. The entire time. Yes, we were getting out-rebounded, but we were bringing the energy on defense and getting stops. Toronto could not hit a 3 to save their lives. How do we follow that up? Let's just give Ish fucking Smith hella minutes. Our biggest defensive liability, the biggest minutes I've ever seen in my life. Let's just take out Nick Richards for the rest of the quarter. Let's just not put in Leaky Black. Really put in Bryce McGowan's? Are you out of your mind? Coach Clifford preaching we can't play to outscore and not play defense all the time. That's what he was preaching to me. That's what you're preaching to me, and you play Ish Smith minutes. I'm sorry, not buying it whatsoever. Ish Smith, really? Like what blackmail does he have? 22 minutes. You are not a serious team if you're giving Ish Smith, he's been on 14 NBA teams in like 10 years, 12 years, and you're giving him borderline starter minutes. You are not a serious team. I was watching on the Hornets broadcast, right? And they were treating him like he was a Make-A-Wish child. Oh, look at him. Big buckets from Ish Smith. Despite he was 1, trying to shoot us out of the game, 2, playing nonchalant defense, finding himself in the worst mismatches known to man. He's a 6-foot point guard going up against a 7-foot power forward. Always finding himself there. Like, sure, line him up against the point guard, but after 1 switch, he's gone. He's out of the play. After 1 switch, 1 pick and roll, goner. You need somebody at point guard, I'm done. Nope. I see what's going on. God gave me a sign. Nope, not doing this. What was today's jersey? Classics? I'm going in. Okay, fine. Got me fucked up. I ain't playing this, bro. I am not playing this. Come on. Got me fucked up. Nope. Got me fucked up. Come on. Like, what else do you need? What? Put me on the payroll. Put me on the payroll, bro. Come on. Put me on the fucking payroll. Fuck that. You know what? Matter of fact, you need a coach. I can coach too. I am the coach. I am your point guard. You're coach now. I got this generational play. Answer to stop Toronto. Pay attention. I am going to set us up with this one play. We will never lose another game. Pretty complicated. Lots of film sessions. Right here. All right. Follow this to a T. I'm not going to repeat myself, all right? Don't play Ish Smith. Basic play, but I promise you we will win. Promise you, whatever's on that court, we will win. Like, he is probably the only person. I hate plus-minus stats, by the way. I hate plus-minus. It never gives enough context to players. Starters usually play with 6 different rotations. Plus-minus probably works better for bench players who have like 2 or 3 more like rotations. Ish Smith is probably the only one who doesn't need context when you look at his plus-minus. Because, oh my God, negative 21 in 20 minutes. Absurd. And this is the guy you want to hold your lead? This is the guy you want to hold your lead? While we're just huffing and puffing to stay ahead of Toronto, they looked at that, yawned, and just went full whiplash. Not quite my tempo. And just started burying us. And by the time we put in the starters, we didn't already give up the lead. Fourth quarter, slaughterfest. Just a slaughterfest. We're already down by 8-9 points, which feels like 20, which feels like 30. The game's over. Move on to Indiana. Move on to Denver. 5-game losing streak. Ish Smith minutes. Oh.